welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I'm excited to get into today's video because today we are doing our weekly pick a card to see what's going on in love. So per usual, my Etsy shop is in the description below. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. Other than that, pause the video if you need more time with the piles. Of course, you can pick more than one pile. We have group 1 with the pink stone, group 2 with the red stone, group 3 with the clear stone, and group 4 with the blue stone. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself, center your intuition, and then pick the piles that you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the pink stone, let's get right into it. What is going on this week in love for you guys? So the first couple of cards we have under your stone, okay, hold on to your wigs, because we have the fates and we have lightning. So something is happening and changing rapidly. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. So the thing is with lightning, you know, lightning is always on the Tower card in the tarot deck. It does represent sudden change, a sudden change in frequency, and it literally does. Like when it storms and there's lightning close to me, I am like, my energy is messed up for the next 2 days. I have to like recalibrate. Lightning literally, in a literal sense, creates an electric charge in that area temporarily. So quite literally, it is change outside of you, outside of your control, unexpected. Once it's up on you, it's too late. I always feel that way, like, dang, it would suck to get struck by lightning, but at the same time, you wouldn't even feel it, because by time it happened, like it already happened, like by time you register it happened, or anyways. So anyways, tapping into this energy, I do see rapid change quickly for you though. So let's see. We have heart with a key. Wow, you guys, I'm so excited. What is going on? Ugh. The reader in me wants to say, give it time, give it 3 weeks, because I don't want, you know, those of you who are watching this reading, like if it doesn't come in this exact week, for you guys to feel like it's not coming in for you. Give it time. Give it time. We have clock and the healing heart. Exactly. Give it time. And the heart with the key. I am excited for you though. Heart with the key says welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect. So I just feel like divine timing, perfect, outside of your control as well. And just like when you really start to feel irritated, when you really start to feel like you're fighting against the current, stop and be in flow with the current. Trust that spirit knows what you need, and allow yourself to be taken, you know, to the right place at the right time for things to come about. We got the clock. It says needs time, takes time, in time, cycles, progress, and time to heal. So this likely did take quite a while. And then the healing heart says healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships, and addiction. So tapping into this energy, I see you releasing some things that you no longer need, some things that are no longer a part of your story, releasing, you know, a part of you that has had a hold on you for a long time. You're finally being released from that. And yeah, you guys, I just really do feel like all good things. We have imagine and round and round. So I see you being released from a karmic cycle. Round and round feels very repetitive. It also is giving me an energy of maybe like generational curses and lifetimes. Like you may feel the weight or the feelings of past lifetimes. Like you may feel the burden of what you've gone through in other lives. You may feel like you've lived like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lives in one life as well. And with this imagine card, honestly, I feel like, I don't want that one. It didn't fall all the way out. I kind of, so anyways. But I feel like your inner child has been blocked. The creative aspect of your mind has been blocked. There's like an energy of you not being able to almost even connect with your feminine energy. And I don't mean your femininity. I mean your feminine energy, like your intuitive nature. the products of the divine feminine, the products of the goddess. I feel like you haven't been able to connect with that part of yourself in a long time. You may not feel like very deserving or worthy of the best of the best. You may feel like it does not exist. You can't even imagine. You don't even allow yourself to, you don't even humor yourself, allow yourself to feel like a fairy tale could happen to you, or that there is that in the world. There's like a block. When it comes to that aspect of your brain, you may have lost it from a situation or in childhood. But we have building blocks and mending. So I do see the bridge being mended between you and that version of yourself that was imaginative, that was fantastical, that was creative, that was, you know, naive, but in the best possible way. You being naive is also what allowed you to manifest and experience certain things. And in the past, that has allowed you to create a reality that you really adored. We have poised and to be fair. Spirit is really saying, sit pretty, allow the scales to balance. I do not get an energy here that there is a bunch of work for you to do or anything like that. If anything, the energy that I get is this is happening totally through divine timing outside of your control. So all there is for you to do is surrender to it. We have the Three of Cups in reverse and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have the Death card. I didn't feel that before, that there was someone that you're dealing with, but if you are, try to release that now. Or if there's someone in your head that you imagine you're happily forever after with, you may be closed off to whatever this is, because I'm not getting a confirmation of anyone from the past. This is the first time that any energy that has been here, has been present, is being brought up in this reading. So if you do have someone in your head or an idea of what success, happiness, a relationship, the perfect partner will look like for you, if you have that idea in your head, this is the best time to release it, because you won't see this person coming in for who they truly are, because if they're not a match of whatever you have logically come up with, you may deny them. Wow, we got the High Priestess and the Lovers, you guys. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm very excited for you guys. Excited to see what comes through. Excited for you in general, because I know this is going to be very exciting. The Lovers, and that's the thing, the Lovers has the divine standing above the couple, representing this is something that happened outside of you. This isn't necessarily something that you manifested, in the sense that you've always been working towards this and it's finally here. This is something that is happening to you. You may not like that as well. You may not like when things happen to you. You may be a control freak. We got the Five of Wands and the Eight of Wands. So you may run away from anything that causes drama or confusion, or you to feel uncomfortable. Because you like to be in control, and you like to know for a fact that whatever is in your life is for you and not going to waste your time. You are a really low risk kind of person. In the past, you may have been more high risk, but now you're very low risk. Like, if it looks ghetto, I'm not going to trust it. I am not going to proceed in it. But we have the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse. It's time for you to release control. It's time for you to allow Spirit to wow you. And we have the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So feeling that Death card energy, there may be something you're having to release, like at the same time as you're allowing this to come through, in order to really allow yourself to experience it. So that's what I got for you guys. My Etsy is below. If you want a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that was your message this week. I'll talk to you soon.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.
All right, group 2 with the redstone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first couple of cards under your stone, we have the cassette, and between worlds. I just saw 11:11 on the clock. So you guys may be experiencing some sort of limbo right now, or there's kind of this portal you're walking through, but you're not going to feel as confident until you're like really set in that reality. The cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So you're worried about the past, replaying things that have already happened. And I feel like there's a high level of not even forgiveness. That word feels like it'll trigger some of you guys. But a high level of understanding that Spirit is calling you to surrender to right now, because it's kind of like that moment where you get in an argument. It's always a coworker. I don't know why. It's always a freaking coworker, or at least for me, it has been, when I'll be in the shower like going over like what I wish I would have said in the confrontation, like, oh but I would have took it too far if I said that though. Like, I am good for that. Like, I always do that. I do that all the time. And that's what it feels like. It feels like you guys are going, and it's pissing you off even more in the present, and it really is the past now. So Spirit is wanting you to accept, not even accept, like I said, I'm trying not to like use these words that can make, accept that she doesn't, no, because she tried me, you know what I mean? Like, trying not to use words that may trigger you to like go backwards, but Spirit is saying there is something to be understood about the situation. You learned something about yourself, and most of the time those learning lessons really do happen like for the first time. You're not prepared for it, so you don't do what you would have done like in retrospect. So it's one of those things, but I feel like, you know, whatever has happened in the past has sat with you long enough, and it's stealing your joy in the present moment. It's stealing your future, and it's got to be released for you. And that's why I didn't want to use forgiveness, because you're not forgiving someone for what they've done and releasing them and yourself. It's just something that you're like, okay, I know why that happened. I know how to handle that now if I deal with it in the future, but I'm going to let that go for my sake, type of thing. Okay, so we have kisses and love. So there are things to be excited for. Love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. Kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, and falling in love. So in the near future, I do see you're falling in love. And we have the love call. I didn't even see this one. The love call says someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So in the future, you're going to be dealing with someone that not only likes you, but will tell you that they like you. They're thinking about you. They're going to pick up the phone and call you, or pick up the phone and text you. They want to let you know that I'm thinking about you. I care about you. You're important to me. They're not someone who holds their affection and doesn't give it to you as like a form of control or punishment. There's someone who's really got a strong sense of self. That's who you're manifesting, because I feel like you guys may have a strong personality or a strong sense of self, and you know what you need. You may be a bit older, like, I don't even want to try to describe what older means, but you may be you know, a bit older, a bit up in age, and you've been through quite a few relationships, so you really do know what it is that you need, and you're not with the BS anymore. We have the sword and the rose in karmic relationship. So this is that between worlds. You're halfway to new love, kisses, affection, someone calling you, texting you, communicating with you, loving you, being in love, and still with the energy of this karmic relationship on you, and you're kind of like in the middle, replaying everything. And it's hard for you to be excited about the future when you can't stop thinking of the past, and it's just replaying. Karmic relationship says fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. That's everything we've been talking about. And then the sword and the rose says clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. So I do see through all of in the midst of all of this, you are stepping into your power. You're gaining more power, mind, body, and soul. But it's a bit of a tricky process. It's uncomfortable as well. We have to be fair and co-create. So Spirit is trying to get you to focus on other things. Honestly, for you guys, I feel like this is happening naturally, or if there is something for you to do, you'll co-create. You'll be told to do that by Spirit. I'm not picking up on anything for you to do at this time other than letting go of what you've been through and making room for new energy, new experiences, new love. Exactly. We got regeneration. That is a second chance, and I don't feel that with the same person. The regeneration I see is you having a personal regeneration, you being awakened again. Fine, I'll take them. Sorry if anything is out of order. I got a phone call, so I had to answer it, and I kind of forgot what we were talking about, but I'm going to pick up with what I see. So we have time to go and why. There is like an energy here of you just kind of struggling to release what has happened in the past. It's really kind of sitting with you. And honestly, that's just going to have to be transmuted out. And if you're looking for an actionable, The Complete Idiot's Guide to Alchemy is an amazing book. I love that book. I recommend that book for everyone starting on a spiritual journey in general. But it really does help you learn how to transmute. It helps you learn how to process things out of your system, from trauma to low vibrational energy to emotions to experiences. And then it also gives you so many different directions that you can branch out in, because there's so many different things the book talks about that you can get interested in and you know, further your spiritual journey in that way. But that's what I would say about that. We have here and now and fork in the road, so it is a decision that has to be made. So you do want to sit present in the moment with this energy and make the decision, I'm not going to allow this to sit with me anymore. And doing that for me has been what's caused me to make so much progress personally. And to also, even when experiences come up that throw me off, it has allowed me to not sit with that and allow myself to release them and move forward with my life, and also have a better experience even in tricky, uncomfortable situations. But like I said, we have regeneration here, so I do see a new start coming. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Spirit, for group 2, what is going on this week in love? Yeah, we got the Lovers card and the Ace of Wands in reverse. I've been getting this energy literally so often in my readings, where Spirit is making it so crystal clear that the things that are happening to us are out of our control or out of our doing, like that they're divinely guided. We got the Judgment card at the bottom of the deck. You know, the Judgment card is an opportunity to be set free, which is why the divine is there. The Lovers card is an opportunity to find love, which is why the divine is there. So Ace of Wands in reverse, you didn't abracadabra necessarily manifest this. So I feel like love will come in sooner rather than later for you guys. Right now, you're being called to co-create with Spirit and break free from the energy that you're currently in. We got the Hermit card in reverse and the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So there's some undoing, some releasing, and maybe just a little play, like a little old-fashioned play that needs to happen so that you can really release this. If you're into like sacral manifestation, perhaps imagining or setting your intention that when you physically release, if you know what I'm saying, that you release all the negative energy. Write it down, get really clear about what you want to release before you have that release, and allow that death process to transform you and to release this. And then the Knight of Wands in reverse and the 5 of Cups in reverse. So I do think, you know, the biggest thing about this has been control. You allowing Spirit to work in your life, you allowing love to come in, not feeling like you have to defend yourself or take every thing that happens like as a major conflict or a battle with another person, to look at things differently, and also to allow yourself to experience something differently in the future. So I do see love coming in. I do kind of see you're stuck between worlds, but Spirit has a plan for you, and you're going to see that unfold in the near future. So My Etsy shop is in the description below. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me, but that's what I got for you this week. I'll talk to you soon.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.
All right, group 3 with the clear stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on for you guys in love this week? So the first couple of cards we have under your stone, we got keys on a ring and come to the edge. So let's see what's going on. Keys on a ring says many options, decision, unconventional, string along, and one night stand. So we're gonna see what is going on. But come to the edge kind of feels like you being whisked away into a new life, you dating someone even for the fun of it, you having multiple dates, keys on a ring, different people. We got the wedding rings card that just came out. So I see a huge boost of confidence. And I see you being taken out. I see people tempting you out of your solitude or tempting you out of this period of singleness that you've been in a way. Wow, we got wedding wings. I can't talk now. We have a wedding rings and love. So 2 cards hinting at like things really turning up for you in a romantic kind of way here. Things really heating up for you, which is crazy because we got the runner that just came out. So you may be the runner now, having a hard time making your decision, or maybe you've been living your best hot girl life, your best hot boy life, okay? And spirit is like, you're running at this point. You're just not choosing anyone out of fear. You're not dating, going through multiple people because like that's what you want to do necessarily anymore. It's looking like you're running low-key at this point. We'll see. Wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise, and love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. So there's definitely an energy here of the love kind of bubbling up and, you know, you feeling like more in the mood, more like, you know, you kind of want that one person that you can kind of settle down with, but I don't know if it's fear or if it's just like avoidance. I don't know if it's like actually you're fearful of something happening or you're just avoiding getting too tied up with someone because it's looking like you're running, and this could be a future energy or again an energy you're already in. The dragonfly says be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. So you may have a moment this week, and it may sting a little bit, where you realize that you've been running. I've had this moment in relationships, and of course it was a Scorpio that I was dating at the time. It would be a Scorpio to like put my shadow in my face, like, here you go, take responsibility. You're the reason that you're experiencing this. Like that was so much. It was a lot. But something may happen like that where it's like someone that you're dating is revealing like, you know, you may come across as, you know, just like living this hot life, but I don't know, something else may be here. Or it could just be an epiphany that spirit brings to you. And honestly, hopefully it's that. Hopefully it's just the epiphany that spirit brings to you, because who wants to feel that? That can be uncomfortable. The runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, and listening to the ego. So you guys may have a fear at this point of genuine emotional intimacy. It really feels emotional. It could be physical for some of you. But of getting close to someone. There is a fear here. We got oh my god, we got orphaned and unfinished symphony. So this may be rooted in something that has actually happened to you. Like there's an energy here of something sitting with you, either you being abandoned at some point, or some sort of unfinished symphony, some sort of unresolved feeling from an experience that you had that really kind of messed you up and got you out of alignment. We have the breathe card. So it almost makes it feels like there's an elephant on your chest. Like it feels like it makes you anxious even to think about the past, or just feeling that way again. Like the whole thing just makes you feel anxiety and uncomfortable. Spirit is telling you to breathe, but really to face it. There's people who want to date you and romantic experiences that I do see you having this week. Options, you have options this week, whether you've always had options or this is like totally new to you. I'll say let this start to build for the next couple of weeks. I won't say all of these options will come in this week. I'll say, like, you know, you'll see them over like the next 3 weeks. You'll see multiple people coming through, but I am seeing multiple people. But there's a resistance on your end to move forward. We have exchanging gifts, and that's what it's all about. Like Spirit is saying, what makes this different is the people that you are dealing with now are willing to exchange gifts with you. They're willing to give what they have, and they receive and accept what you have as well. Is that what I just said? They're willing to give what they have, and they're willing to receive what you have. Fool card. New beginning. There is a new beginning on the horizon. And I just get a little bit of an energy. Yeah. The Tower. It's just very uncomfortable. Some sort of change is happening, and that's the thing. The Tower is unexpected. The Tower has like all these elements. It has like the lightning, it has the fire, things kind of that are hard to control. And lightning, something that happens so fast and suddenly, it's shocking. Like whenever you hear like the thunder or you see lightning, it like kind of jolts you because it's unexpected, and you know, it's elemental. It's something outside of your control. But we have the King of Pentacles here. I do see Spirit wanting to gift you with new experiences and new love, but in order to receive it, you are going to have to move out of the energy that you're currently in, or you're going to have to really face whatever revelation this is. We have the Ten of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So there's an energy of you guys having a hard time receiving. Maybe because you feel like no one's going to save you. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Like the Knight of Pentacles isn't offered. You know, the Knight of Pentacles comes through with that pentacle. You want it. But Knight of Pentacles is earth energy. It's the slowest offer to come. And with this being in reverse, you may be feeling like there's no Prince Charming, Princess Charming. There's no one that's going to come save me and offer me something amazing and out of this world. I have been through so much. I have seen so much. I know the true nature of people. Even if someone is genuinely interested in you, eventually they're going to hurt you or take advantage of you or get lazy and stop pursuing you. Like you're a little bit jaded. You don't have that, like, you know, super exciting and like, you just don't have that super excited point of view. How can I describe that? I just don't feel like you guys romanticize dating anymore, or romanticize your story, like what could happen to you. You're definitely a realist, and you base your reality off of the reality you're experiencing, off of what you see. And all I can say is that doesn't leave very much room for magic, or Nine of Pentacles in reverse. That doesn't leave very much room for you to receive. So this is what I see for you guys. I see you dating. I see, you know, a few dates you're going on, or conversations happening, you know, people interested in you. But I do see that it's time to address this orphaned energy, whatever you've been left, or whatever you've left unfinished, whatever you haven't made peace with. We have limitations inspire innovation. So Spirit is saying, you know, what you've been through has happened for a reason. But in order for you to experience more, you got to clear some room. And that means letting go of some of these things that are currently here. So that's what I got for you, group 3. My Etsy is below. If you want a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that was your message today. I love you. I'll talk to you soon.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.
All right, group 4 with the dark blue stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first couple of cards we have under your stone, we have flexible. And then we have the mask. The mask says not showing true feelings, hiding, personify, pretending, diluting, and gaslighting. I really get an energy. What I just heard is roll with the punches. There's an energy of you needing to allow things to roll off for you. Like, I am rubber, you are glue. Everything you say bounces off of me, it sticks to you, okay? I was heavy on the I'm rubber, I'm glue, like when I was younger. I'm telling you, I used to always say that, like, okay, but I'm rubber and you're glue. Anyways, there's an energy here of you guys needing to be flexible, and it's so interesting how she's like bending, almost like, you know, the Matrix, like she's avoiding something being thrown at her. I don't know what it is, but people may be projecting onto you. This could be your family, this could be your friends, this could be social media making you feel a way. This could, if you're dealing with someone, there may be a little bit of a rift, or that person like dumping on you, or like trying to point at you and say, this is where you need to grow and change, and this is what you need to do, maybe because they feel internally like there's some sort of growth or change that they're being called to do right now. That happens so often in every situation, and every scenario, I mean, in every space, whether it's in the church, whether it's at school, whether it's with coworkers, whether it's in romantic relationships. Soon as people feel like they need to grow, that's when they start preaching about what you need to do, and they start really going hard about their opinions of your life. So I don't know, I feel like there's just this weird energy in the collective right now, and you are not to allow it to negatively affect you. We have the chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue is what that one says. So there's an energy here of maybe in the past, if someone gave you some pushback, or they seemed like they were pulling away, that you would chase after them. But Spirit is telling you to just be flexible, roll with the punches, move with the changes, allow yourself to feel, to understand, observe, and just try not to make any harsh decisions based on what happens this week. We got the soulmates card, soul connection, partnership agreement, and soul contract. So interesting. You could be meeting a soulmate or having some interaction with your soulmate if you already know them. What in the world? The sword and the rose is the card that fell on the floor, but seriously, I don't know if you could hear it, but it slid across the wood floor that I have in here. That card is all about rising to the occasion, moving forward, fighting for love, transitions, facing things head on. But I'm not about to go get it. I ain't even gonna hold you. And then we have the mirror and abundance. So I really feel like you're being called to stand up as your highest self, but there's this like meme going around, like I'm not the bigger person type of thing, and you guys may be on your I'm not the bigger person. No, if someone traumatizes me, I'm gonna traumatize them back. Someone sends negative energy my way, I'm gonna send it right back. But Spirit is specifically telling you not to do that. So I feel like next week, in retrospect, you'll be able to look at this week and see why you weren't supposed to blow up, or why Spirit called you to remain calm and take the situation as what it is, but not to make, you know, harsh decisions based off of it. I feel like you'll realize that this may honestly be a better week for you guys to focus on your bread, your paper, your money, because we got the abundance card. It says keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. So this is a good time to be grateful for the lessons, the experiences, what Spirit, bless you girl, my cat is sneezing in the background. This is a good time to, you know, be grateful for the things that you have been blessed with, even non-romantic related, but to be high vibe and blissful this week in whatever way you can. And then we have the mirror. It says mirroring each other, self-image, relationship reflects our wounds, and introspection. So there is an energy here of someone mirroring you, but they may be mirroring your shadow. Does anyone else, pets, ever do that? Like they cry until you pick them up, and then you pick them up and they don't want it anymore? Or is that just like cats in general? Because it's like, girl, no you did not, and then just get off of me, okay? Anyways, yeah, we got imagine and observer. Spirit is really telling you to stay focused on what you want, but to observe and remember what you see. I feel like it's important for you to remember and observe what you see, because if you're meeting someone new this week and this is a soulmate, in a place where you can consciously decide if you want to embark on that journey. We have the serendipity card, so there is some sort of spontaneous meeting here, some sort of lucky situation happening. There's a positive energy here. Something like outside of you, divine timing coming in, throwing you a bone, you know, giving you something to genuinely be excited about. But we have the clean it up card here, so it may be a little ghetto in the beginning. Like this person may have it's like clockwork. I'm telling you, like when you're in the honeymoon phase, there's always a breakdown, and then you guys are finally able to pursue the relationship. Like I see that. Either I'm freaking out and I have a moment. It's never me though. I don't have that. I don't know. I don't do that. But I see a lot of people do that, where it's like they get in a relationship and then something happens where they're like, oh my God, this is a relationship. This is potentially the love of my life. And they either like accidentally like sabotage it, or just have a moment where they kind of relapse a little bit. So there could be something like that happening. You could be seeing someone's mirror, someone's dark shadow, you know, and also you're gonna see like who you have been, because you're gonna be like looking at this situation and drawing connections like, dang, in the past I would have chased this person. In the past I would have tried to fix this situation right now. I wouldn't have been able to sit here. We have the Strength card and the Ten of Cups. So that's kind of like a lost the battle, win the war kind of energy, but I don't see you losing a battle. I just see you like picking your battles. That's the better energy. Like Strength card in reverse, this is not worth my energy, my attention. This is not worth me reacting and making decisions based off of what's happening. Ten of Cups, I'm going to keep my eye on the prize and stay focused on what I want, what I do want. So yeah, Six of Wands and the Three of Wands. You're expecting things to get better. You're expecting what you want to come through. But Six of Wands in reverse, there's some sort of delay or blockage or some sort of drama this week. Eight of Swords in reverse, you don't have to involve yourself in that though. We got the Chariot, the Six of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. So Spirit is saying the underlying energies, there's many things to be excited for in the future, but this week is just a little wonky. The energy is a bit like just kind of off, and someone is kind of relapsing into old patterns. And Spirit is saying observe this so you can make a conscious decision as far as if you can handle this or not. Know that this is something that's underlying within this person, but don't make solid decisions based off of it. So that's what I got for you. My Etsy is below if you want a private tarot reading, and that is where you can find me. But that was your message. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I'll see you in the next one.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.